Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you're watching this on Wednesday, it will be an absolute miracle because you might be able to see from the different surroundings that I'm currently in the midst of moving house. But I still want to try and maintain some regular uploads during this time, even though I have zero internet, so uploading 4K YouTube videos is going to be tricky to say the least. But I thought what I'd do today is talk to you a bit about kind of what's been going on, talk about, where we've moved to and what that's going to potentially do for my photography. So the reason that we've moved here is actually nothing to do with my photography. It's for Alex. Her job is a little bit more local to this area, but we have no idea what this area is like. We're still in North Wales, but it's a very different North Wales to what I'm used to. I love the mountains. I love Eryri National Park. And here it's very flat. It's, mostly agriculture, mostly farmland, but that's a different environment and that's going to bring around different opportunities for photography. And you might have seen in the video that I did last week where I was talking about this dilemma or, this quandary that I'm having with my photography where, there's pressure to stick within one genre, but I am often finding myself just following my curiosity and just photographing whatever captures my eye. And, me now moving to a completely new area where everything is fresh, it's going to be a great opportunity to adopt that approach. So I'm going to share some photos in this video because we got an unexpected amount of snow last night. We don't typically get snow this early into the winter, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come because I absolutely love photography in the snow and it's not something that I get a chance to do very often, living in North Wales, especially at lower elevations. And typically, as we've been moving this week, there's been so much good weather. We've had fog, we've had amazing light, and I've just not been able to go out with the camera because I'm, building wardrobes and unpacking and doing a myriad of jobs that has led to little time to do photography. But today, because of the snow, I just thought I'd go and explore and just go for a walk in my local area. Now, you'll have heard me say on the channel before that I think shooting locally is absolutely great, getting to know your local area and getting the most out of it photographically and developing that intimate knowledge of, where the potential is, where the subjects are that you want to revisit and revisiting them seasonally to sort of see how those environments change. I think that's great. And I think a lot of people get excitement from going to new photography locations, new places that they've never been to before, because there's that excitement of just not knowing what you're going to see, and you have a fresh perspective because you don't have any preconceived ideas of, the lay of the land, so to speak. And now I find myself being able to indulge in kind of both of those. I'm now living locally somewhere that is very new to me. So I don't have any local knowledge, everything is fresh to my eyes, yet it's home and I need to take the time to get to know it. Now, I don't think my approach to photography is necessarily going to shift as a result of this move. The things that I'm drawn to are still very much the same. I still love the landscape. I still love photos that tell stories of the history of the landscape and how people interact with that landscape. So none of that is going to change, but I think the subject matter is definitely going to be very different. So hopefully you'll stick around and you'll come on this adventure with me because there's definitely going to be some new locations being featured here on the channel in, the coming months. And I'm definitely a big advocate of just saving pins on Google Maps of, scenes or things that catch my eye. So I've been doing that over the last few days and just getting a bit of an idea of, the lay of the land and where things are and, what I want to potentially go and explore. And I will definitely try and bring you guys along with me. I don't really have a title or a topic in mind for this video. This is basically just a bit of an update to let you guys know of the changes that are going on in my life and how that might potentially impact the channel. It's not going to change the frequency of upload. Yes, I don't have internet at the moment, but I'm hoping to get that sorted in the next few weeks. So, uploads might be a little bit sporadic, but I'm going to try and do them every week on a Wednesday as best as I can. So make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified of when those videos go live. And yeah, I think not having internet, it has led me to have a lot more time to sort of sit here and, think about the office. I want to get some prints for all of these walls and, just have a bit of a think about the space and how I want to use it to be able to film these videos. I've spent a lot of time editing. Thankfully you don't need internet to do Photoshop and Lightroom and Final Cut. So although I'm not necessarily sharing a lot, there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, which I'm excited about and is kind of keeping me working, which is really important. And not having internet has just led me to do more, I guess, like mindful activities around how I engage with photography. It's like I'm watching less YouTube. I haven't watched much YouTube in the last week, and instead I'm just flicking through photo books, and I'm just reading and taking in inspiration that way. It's something that I did talk about in last week's video, just that importance of getting inspired from a lot of different resources, not just social media, not just YouTube. And it's amazing when you take away the internet how much free time you seamlessly have to be able to sort of engage with sort of print and photo books and all of that kind of stuff. It's been really, really nice. It's definitely changed my relationship with my phone, I think, because I'm a lot less, I guess, prone to kind of grabbing it because I can't really do very much with it. So that's been really good, and I'm hoping that's going to have a positive influence on the coming weeks as I again start to photograph and get to know this new area. I also just want to say sorry if I haven't been able to keep up with comments here on the channel over the last week. Not having internet, I'm not able to necessarily keep up with those and respond. I will try and get back to everybody eventually, but just be patient and know that I'm actively seeing your comments, and I absolutely love to hear from all of you guys, so do keep the comments coming in. But yeah, apologies if there's a slight delay in my response. I haven't really been able to post any newsletters for the last couple of weeks as well. Although I did post a video last week, you'll know that I didn't necessarily follow up with a newsletter, so I'm trying to figure that out as well, because I do want to keep in touch with you guys. I want to share some more behind the scenes, more photos that I've been taking in between videos, maybe photos that haven't been shared in videos, so I need to try and get that back up to speed as well. And I would love to know again what you guys think of the preset. All of my newsletter subscribers have the option to download my free seasonal shift Lightroom preset. I've seen orders coming in, so it's great to know that you guys are picking those up, but I'd love to get your feedback as well. Let me know if you're enjoying it. And yeah, I think that's kind of pretty much it for today. I will keep you guys updated as things change, and I will try and get a regular video out for next week with some, more photography based topics as opposed to me just talking about my life. So as ever, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed a smattering of the snowy images that I've shared in today's video. Again, they're sort of, nothing special because it is just me getting to know this location. I'm just photographing everything and just, seeing what catches my attention, maybe revisiting some things over the next few weeks, because I think that's really important. So I hope you enjoyed the photos. Let me know down in the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching. Bear with me. I'll see you all next week.